I get why people paint. It's kind of relaxing. It's just a shame that I can't paint anything useful or pretty. I can only paint solid colors onto wooden circles, so guess I don't have any actual talents in life. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacy, and in this Vlogmas episode, we are crafting. So we are doing a very DIY Christmas because we are doing a custom Harry Potter Ravenclaw theme. So if you haven't seen my first Vlogmas where I'm shopping for all of those goodies, make sure to check out that video. But in this video, we have to actually make all of our ornaments, and we're gonna make a custom wreath to match our theme. So I found some inspiration on Pinterest, but for the most part, I'm just kind of winging this. So we need to create some ornaments. So what we have are some skeleton keys, I think they're called, from Amazon, and some dragonfly wings, because those are going to be flying keys. If you watch Harry Potter, you get it. We are going to try to paint these as platform 9 3/4 signs. I saw a cute one on Pinterest that I really liked, but I don't know if I have the penmanship to actually make that font happen. I couldn't find any stickers, and I don't have a Cricut to cut anything out. So we're gonna freehand it, see how it comes out. And then we're gonna make a Harry Potter wreath that is going to match our tree. I've got some mini ornaments here. I've got a little owl to sit on it. I have some pine cones and a little bursty thing. So I'm still debating on what I wanna do with this. I need to think about this more. So the first thing we're gonna do is create our platform 9 3/4 sign. So I have these little wooden circly thing, so we're gonna paint all of these white, and then once they dry, I'm thinking, it depends on if we can Sharpie them. I'd love to be able to Sharpie them. If not, we're gonna paint the actual numbers on them. Ah, I did black! No! Well, now what? Can I scoop it back? What a waste, that's gonna dry. I'm not gonna be ready to do these for another few hours. Oh, my cats. Okay, saving a little bit of paint here. Mini crisis averted. White paint. Goodness gracious. I have some craft paper laid down so we can paint these. Oh, this paintbrush is stiff. So it'll be just a very crafty Christmas. We are embracing the DIY spirit, but it just makes it feel more homemade and meaningful, and like a 12-year-old did it. My sister watched my painting vases video, and she told me, you know, you're not all that careful or detailed when you do your crafting videos. You should be like more of a perfectionist. And I was like, my dude, if I were actually good at this, I'd have a crafting channel and make millions of dollars off of tutorials and partnerships with Michaels. Instead, I'm a chaotic, blabbering mess who doesn't really care if I miss a spot. And isn't that better anyway? No is the answer to that. Could be making money. So I am really torn on this wreath. If you guys recall, in my decorating for fall video, I made a wreath. It's right there, actually. I haven't undecorated for fall yet. But I made a couple wreaths, and I made one that was very ornate and all the way around. And then I made a simple one out of all of the leftover items where I just kind of condensed all of the main materials towards the bottom. And I really liked that look, and I think I wanted to keep it simple for this. Problem is, so I have an owl, okay? I have an owl, yeah. I have these pine cones, so it's a very snowy wreath. If I add the ornaments, would that be like overkill? Would that take you, like, I feel like with these it's like, oh, it's outdoor and snowy, and with these it's like indoor and what? So let me at least put these two on and I'll see how I feel about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how simple it is. So the rest of my living room is gonna kind of be like a snowy blue Christmas theme, and I kind of like it like this. Let me see how I'm getting stuck. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Next, we're gonna make some dragonfly key things. I got all of our skeleton keys. I wasn't stoked with the wings that I got. They're very translucent, but my mom kind of convinced me that the more effervescent they are, the better the light from the Christmas tree will shine through the wings. And I was like, that was very poetic, Mom. You've convinced me. So we are just going to hot glue gun these. And my question is, to nobody, since you can't answer, so this is to myself, should I double up the wings? Yeah, because I have a bunch. Yeah, I have a bunch of wings. So the flying key scene from Harry Potter, this is a Harry Potter lesson, by the way. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry, Hermione, and Ron are trying to prevent Severus Snape from getting the Philosopher's Stone and giving it to Lord Voldemort, or so they presume. But to do so, they had to pass a series of obstacles in order to get to the stone. One of the obstacles were a bunch of flying keys, and one of them unlocked the door to the next one. And so these are the flying keys. But so I'm just gonna take a string. You might need to zoom in on this, cameraman. Put it through the key. Loop-de-loop. Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow? All right, this is taking me an embarrassingly long amount of time, but with the power of editing, I can make it a second. I have no idea how much time has passed. It has been hours. Here's what I did. I made all of these keys with wings, and I attached little strings to them so they'll hang on the tree. I started making my platform 9 3/4 ornaments, so we're gonna do one here, the last one. So I ended up painting both sides white just so it wasn't wooden if it starts like spinning on the tree. And then I made a little 9 3/4 template. Stencil maybe? Stencil's a good word. So what I did is I took my phone and a piece of like construction paper, and I looked up what the 9 3/4 font was so that way it was accurate to it. Traced it and then cut it out, but not all of the way. So if you can see on here, I left some room so that way it could all just be one piece, and then I could connect it myself, if that makes sense. So I've just been taking the stencil, putting it on, and penciling out the outline. And then I've just been taking a Sharpie and coloring it in. So I figured this would be easier than painting it. I could be a little bit more precise, and it would be a lot faster because I wouldn't have to wait for dry time. Problem was they just took freaking forever. Like, I watched 2 episodes of The Bachelorette. Those episodes aren't short. Those are like 2 hours long. And honestly, I was just getting sick of seeing Chasen's face, so I was done with it for the night. And here's our last and final platform 9 3/4. While you were away, I had a friend message me on Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me because I post little sneak peeks like this on there, so you would have known what I'm doing ahead of time. But somebody messaged, oh, are you putting a golden snitch on the tree? And I thought about it and I was like, I wasn't going to, but maybe I'll just put one golden snitch on there, and if you find it, you win. So I'm gonna get a piece of foil and crumble it up like this. And right now it's a silver snitch, but I have spray paint, so I'm gonna spray paint it. I'm gonna do it in a bag so I don't get it everywhere. All right, so I have spray painted my golden snitch, so I'm gonna leave it out to dry, and we're gonna attach some of our leftover wings later when I wash my hands. But going back to our wreath, we did decide to keep it simple with just the owl and the pine cones, but I think I'm gonna hot glue 2 extra of the flying keys on here just to finish it out. Maybe I won't even need to hot glue them. I could just stick it through the hole of the key. So not too much work went into this, but I do like how simple it is, so I wanted to include it. So I think my last steps is I'm just gonna finish hot gluing some leftover wings onto my golden snitch, even though it's kind of looking like a Ferrero Rocher with some dragonfly wings, but we'll make it work. But I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you'll tune in for future Vlogmas. I hope you'll turn in for future Vlogmas episodes so you can see what I'm up to, how I decorate my apartment, and what kind of fun holiday activities we get up to. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodles! Okay, okay. That's not good.